Imagine walking down the street and spotting someone with a feature so rare it seems like something out of a sci-fi movie. From astonishing genetic quirks to incredible body features, these amazing individuals redefine what it means to be human. Stick around until the end, because you won't believe the last feature on our list. It'll leave you in awe. Number 20. Polycoria of the eye. Imagine having two pupils in one eye. Yes, you heard that right. We're kicking off our journey into rare and fascinating human features with a mind-blowing condition called polychoria. It sounds like something straight off a heavy metal album cover, but it's very real. Polychoria is when the iris develops two pupils. And what's even more wild is that some people don't even know they have it until adulthood. While you may have thought getting glasses as a kid was rough, this condition takes rare visual anomalies to a whole new level. Scientists are still scratching their heads over what causes it, but theories range from geographical location to even something as simple as local water. This bizarre condition leaves more questions than answers. Here's where things get even stranger. If you're dreaming of being a supermodel, polychoria might throw a wrench in those plans. People with this condition often have unusually long eyelashes, which might sound glamorous until you realize it could be masking an underlying issue with your eyes. So next time you're piling on mascara to get those Instagram-worthy lashes, you might want to take a closer look at what's really going on. Before we continue, make sure to like this video, smash the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Number 19. Sepa disease. Imagine never feeling pain. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, that's exactly what happens with a condition called SIA, short for congenital insensitivity to pain and anhidrosis. People with Sepa can't feel pain, nor can they sense temperature. At first glance, it might seem like a dream, but it's actually incredibly dangerous. They don't sweat either, which means if they overheat, there's no natural way for their body to cool down, leaving them at risk for heat stroke, dehydration, and even death. It's a cruel twist because while you might think you're immune to the discomforts of life, the truth is that lack of pain awareness comes with deadly consequences. Here's where it gets even scarier. People with Sepa are often unaware of injuries, whether it's a broken bone, a severe cut, or even something as extreme as being shot. Without pain to signal danger, they have to be extra vigilant about their health, or risk infections, loss of limbs, or worse. Over time, repeated injuries take a serious toll, especially on their joints and bones, which can heal improperly, leading to lifelong issues. So that superhero dream of being invincible? Turns out, it might not be all it's cracked up to be. Number 18. Albinism. Seeing a white alligator for the first time is an unforgettable experience. It looked like a typical alligator with that same smug grin, but something was off. It wasn't green and its eyes were red. As a child, I thought it was sick. Little did I know, I was witnessing a creature with albinism. This condition occurs when the body lacks or has a reduced ability to produce melanin, the pigment responsible for skin and hair color. Albinism isn't just found in humans, but across the animal kingdom, from tigers to birds and reptiles. The signs are hard to miss: white skin or fur, along with striking pink eyes. In humans, albinism is much rarer. It only occurs when both parents carry the gene, making it quite uncommon in places like the United States, where roughly 1 in 20,000 people are born with it. However, in certain regions of Africa, the numbers are higher, around 1 in 5,000. Tragically, some cultures in Africa have harmful superstitions about albinism, believing that those born with the condition are cursed. In extreme cases, people with albinism are hunted, their body parts used in rituals by witch doctors for supposed magical powers. Number 17. Double eyelashes. Imagine waking up one day with not 1, but 2 rows of eyelashes. No, it's not some new beauty trend or mascara magic. It's actually a rare genetic mutation called dystichiasis. This condition causes an extra row of lashes to grow from an abnormal part of the eyelid, thanks to a mutation in hair follicles. It might sound glamorous, but managing double lashes can be more hassle than beauty. Just think of the extra products, maintenance, and irritation, not to mention the challenge of becoming a mascara model with this unique look. Still, in a world where long lashes are often seen as a symbol of beauty, could double eyelashes make you doubly desirable? In today's beauty-obsessed world, where people are spending fortunes on eyelash extensions, tints, and even permanent dyes, double eyelashes might just be the next big craze. Imagine walking down the runway at a Gucci fashion show or seeing the trend explode on TikTok. Who knows? Maybe this rare condition could inspire a whole new beauty standard. After all, if people are going to such lengths to enhance their lashes, why not embrace something as naturally extraordinary as having 2 rows? It could be the ultimate game changer in the beauty world. Number 16. Diabetes insipidus. Imagine being endlessly thirsty, no matter how much you drink. Sure, we've all been parched at times, maybe after a long day at work or while sweating it out under the hot sun. But for some people, it's not that simple. Meet Mark Woodenhorst, a man who suffers from a rare condition called diabetes insipidus. Unlike regular diabetes, this condition doesn't involve blood sugar, but it does make him constantly thirsty and running to the bathroom. Mark has to drink water almost every hour, but his body can't hold on to it, forcing him to urinate almost immediately after drinking. It sounds like a cruel cycle, doesn't it? Mark can only sleep for short bursts at night because of the constant need to drink and relieve himself. To make matters worse, drinking too much water can actually be dangerous, fatal even. In extreme cases, overconsumption has caused water to fill the brain, leading to death. Mark has to carefully regulate his water intake, even though his body is screaming for more. His life is a delicate balance between staying hydrated and avoiding a deadly overdose of something as simple as water. Number 15. Meditation. To raise temperature. Get ready to be amazed. Tibetan monks have mastered the incredible ability to raise their body temperature through meditation. Unlike those born with rare, uncontrollable features, these monks have honed their skills with intense discipline, turning a remarkable power into a way of life. In a remote monastery in northern India, these monks live up to the awe-inspiring, badass depictions we see in movies. While the nights in the Himalayan mountains are freezing cold, monks meditate in damp blankets, withstanding temperatures that would send most of us scrambling for coats. And here's the jaw-dropper. They can dry those wet blankets within an hour, purely through the power of their minds, using a technique they didn't exactly pick up at the local community center. But here's where things get really wild. These monks are performing a yoga technique called tummo, which allows them to control their body heat so precisely that they can raise their temperature by a mind-boggling 17 degrees. The next time you find yourself shivering in the winter, regretting those leather car seats, remember this. The monks just imagine their bodies being warm, and voila, it happens. Maybe it's time for the rest of us to get serious about meditation skills. Number 14. Ambrose syndrome. Imagine waking up one day and discovering your body is covered in hair. That's the harsh reality for those suffering from Ambrose syndrome, a rare condition also known as werewolf disease. While Michael J. Fox's character in Teen Wolf may have thrived with his supernatural transformation, gaining popularity and dominating high school basketball, real-life sufferers face a nightmare. Ambrose syndrome causes excessive hair growth, covering nearly the entire body, except for the palms, soles, and mucous membranes. And unlike in the movie, no amount of laser hair removal can free these individuals from this relentless condition. Now, if you're thinking about those teenage myths of getting hairy palms from certain bathroom activities, Ambrose syndrome sufferers can confirm that's not how it works. Despite the overgrowth of soft, fine hair everywhere else, the palms remain hairless. Sadly, modern treatments offer little relief for those affected, leaving them to battle this condition without much hope. For now, they're stuck living with their unwanted transformation, not dancing on top of vans, but wishing for a cure that might someday come. Number 13. Heterochromia iridum. Imagine looking into someone's eyes and seeing 2 completely different colors staring back at you. That's the fascinating reality for people with heterochromia iridum, a rare genetic condition where a person has 2 different eye colors. Though it's more common in animals like dogs, only about 200,000 people in the US are said to have this condition. Usually it's inherited from a parent, but it's still a mystery that leaves scientists puzzled. In fact, there are brothers from Turkey, Karim and Mehmet Selman, who who both have this incredible feature, despite being 7 years apart in age. Each of them has one blue eye and one brown, making them stand out in a way few ever do. What's even more surprising is that heterochromia doesn't come with any major health issues. People who have it, like the Selman brothers, lead normal lives with no vision problems, though they might face some teasing on the playground. But imagine the fun you could have with this condition. You could easily convince your friends that you're a superhero, a time traveler, or even a fortune teller with eyes that tell two different stories. What a colorful twist on life. Number 12. Narcolepsy. Ever wonder what it's like to suddenly fall asleep in the middle of something important? Well, I might just be experiencing the next condition on our list. Narcolepsy. While it's not as rare as some might think, and I've even known a few people with this disorder, it can certainly cause some chaotic moments depending on when it strikes. You may have seen it played off as a joke in TV shows or movies where someone passes out at the worst possible time. But narcolepsy isn't just about dozing off unexpectedly. It comes with a whole array of side effects, from sleep attacks, the sudden urge to pass out, to cataplexy, where muscles lose control and people collapse. It's no laughing matter. Just imagine suddenly falling down in the middle of a busy street or during an important meeting. Now, if that wasn't enough, narcolepsy can also lead to sleep paralysis, vivid dreams, and even hallucinations. Celebrities aren't immune either. Jimmy Kimmel reportedly battles this condition. And can you picture French cyclist Frank Boyer suddenly nodding off mid-race in the Tour de France? The possibilities are as wild as they are unpredictable. And just for a historical twist, imagine Winston Churchill falling asleep mid-speech, sparing us all from some of the darker decisions in history. Narcolepsy may sound quirky, but it can turn life into a series of unexpected interruptions. Number 11. Illinois man's mysterious. You won't believe the peculiar life of Jamie Keaton, an ordinary Illinois man turned extraordinary due to his mysterious medical condition. At 47, Jamie leads a typical life. He goes to work, drives his car, and dreams of retirement. But what truly sets him apart is his uncanny ability to make objects stick to his skin as if he's a human suction cup. While outsiders may see just a regular guy, his close friends have affectionately dubbed him the human suction cup. Imagine having skin that acts like an octopus tentacle, effortlessly sucking up everything from small items to the occasional wayward drink. Jamie's unique condition isn't just a party trick, it's a quirky part of his everyday life. His physician assures him that aside from this sticky situation, he's in perfect health. He enjoys baseball games and engages in all the usual activities most people do. One summer, after shaving his head to cope with the heat, he found himself at a sporting event where a flying ball came his way. In the chaos, he lost track of his drink, only to discover it was clinging to the back of his head, spilling everywhere and prompting laughter from onlookers. Jamie embraces his unusual affliction, turning moments of embarrassment into fun stories that keep his friends entertained. Number 10. Syndrome people. Ever caught a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and thought, I wish I could find the fountain of youth? You're not alone. But instead of chasing after a new face or splurging on plastic surgery, how about hoping for a diagnosis of Highlander syndrome? This rare condition gives those who have it a strikingly youthful appearance, even as their bodies age normally on the inside. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. While being forever young might sound appealing, there are some serious consequences. Those with Highlander syndrome often face developmental delays, meaning that milestones like puberty and voice changes can take much longer to happen. So if you're dreaming of a voice as smooth and buttery as mine, it might be time to rethink those wishes. The allure of eternal youth comes with a price, and it's not as glamorous as it sounds. Number 9. The shortest woman alive. Imagine being a kid, eagerly waiting to grow tall enough to conquer that colossal roller coaster at the amusement park. You know, the one that promises the thrill of a lifetime? But alas, the safety committee stands in your way, declaring you're just too short for their towering death trap. Then, the moment finally arrives. You step up to the line, your head peeking over that faded, rusting barrier. Your dreams of hurling your breakfast and a 2-gallon slushie all over unsuspecting riders are within reach. But not for everyone. Enter Yodo Kasanjia, a woman from India whose roller coaster dreams will never materialize. At just 2 feet tall, Yodo holds the record for the world's smallest woman, thanks to a condition called achondroplasia that halted her growth at a mere 24 inches. Weighing only 9 pounds, she might be ready for a kiddie pool instead of a scream-inducing thrill ride. While she'll miss out on those wild adventures, her extraordinary stature captures the fascination of many, proving that size doesn't define the impact one can have on the world. Number 8. The Electric Man of India. Meet Raj Mohan Nair, known as the Electric Man of India. This guy could easily be the coolest living superhero ever. With a rare ability to harness electricity throughout his body, he can do mind-blowing things like power light bulbs and withstand massive electric shocks that would take down wild animals in a heartbeat. Imagine wrapping yourself in copper wiring just to power up appliances. This guy is literally plugged in. But with great power comes great responsibility, and Raj is walking a fine line. He's been known to push his limits so far that he temporarily blinds himself. It's a thrilling talent, no doubt, but it's crucial he learns to harness these abilities for the greater good and not let them get the better of him. The world could use a superhero like him, but he needs to make sure he's using his powers wisely. Number 7. Full body wrinkles. Imagine waking up one day to find that your skin resembles a weathered map, marked by deep wrinkles covering your entire body. This is the reality for those living with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, a rare skin condition that can make someone appear as if they've never truly aged, or even as if they should have left this world before their first kiss. EDS affects the body's ability to produce collagen, a vital protein that maintains skin elasticity and structure. The result? An alarming array of wrinkles that can make individuals look far older than their years. But the challenges don't stop at the skin's surface. Those afflicted with EDS often grapple with a host of serious complications, including joint problems, chronic pain, and early-onset arthritis. Imagine enduring constant discomfort and the possibility of developing scoliosis, all before hitting middle age. While there are several types of EDS, the harsh truth remains: there is currently no cure. This condition serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of the human body and the silent battles many face every day. Number 6. Polycystic ovary syndrome. Did you know that a young woman from the UK holds the world record for being the youngest female to grow a full beard? Harnum Kaur, a 24-year-old body positivity activist, decided to participate in this record attempt to reclaim her narrative after enduring years of bullying due to her unique appearance. Living with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, a condition that disrupts hormonal balance and often leads to excessive facial hair growth, Harnum has become a powerful advocate for embracing diverse body types. Her impressive 6-inch beard isn't just a record, it symbolizes her journey of self-acceptance and resilience. In 2016, Harnum made waves by becoming the first woman with a beard to walk the London Fashion Week runway, proving that beauty comes in many forms. With her newfound visibility, she aims to raise awareness about PCOS and challenge societal norms around body image. Harnum's story isn't just about breaking records. It's about fostering acceptance and providing a positive role model for those struggling with their identities. Through her activism, she continues to challenge prejudices and combat bullying, inspiring others to embrace their uniqueness. Number 5. Stretchiest skin in the world. Imagine having skin so stretchy that you could give Stretch Armstrong a run for his money. That's the reality for Gary Turner from the UK, who has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS. This rare condition disrupts the production of collagen, causing his skin to stretch beyond what most of us could ever imagine. In fact, Gary can pull his stomach an astonishing 6.25 inches beyond its normal limit. While he enjoys the simple pleasures of life, like cricket, chatting about the weather, and heading to the pub, his unique talent takes center stage. But Gary doesn't just stretch his skin for fun. He's turned it into an entertaining spectacle. Whether it's using his stomach as a makeshift shower cap for kids, or tucking snacks into his skin for sneaky cinema treats, he finds humor in his unusual abilities. Thanks to his remarkable condition, Gary holds the Guinness World Record for the stretchiest skin known to man, proving that sometimes being different can lead to extraordinary achievements. Number 4. Largest mouth gape. A Minnesota teen named Isaac Johnson has claimed the title for the largest mouth gape in the world, measuring an astonishing 9 centimeters. If there's anyone who could dominate a good old-fashioned American food-eating contest, it's definitely him. His incredible mouth gape has earned him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, leaving those clipboard-clutching officials in awe of what he could potentially cram into his pie hole all at once. But what inspired him to pursue this unusual goal? Johnson revealed that he was motivated after witnessing a man from Germany snag the title for himself. Determined to outdo that feat, he trained rigorously to stretch his mouth wide enough for the record books. Now, every time he opens wide, it's not just a display of his tonsils, it's a showcase for all those in the crowd to witness his extraordinary achievement as he prepares for the official poking and prodding that comes with being recognized by the Guinness team. Number 3. Man born with moles covering 80% of his face. Imagine waking up on your first day of high school, only to discover a gigantic pimple mocking you in the mirror. That's a nightmare many teenagers face, but for one man from India, this scenario pales in comparison to his reality. From the moment he was born, he has lived with moles covering an astonishing 80% of his face. In a small town where he grew up, he quickly became the center of attention, though not for the reasons one might hope. While most people have around 30 to 40 moles scattered across their bodies, his unique condition left him vulnerable to judgment and bullying, turning what should have been a normal childhood into a daily struggle. Can you imagine the isolation that comes with such a visible difference? For this young man, it meant navigating life with stares and whispers following him wherever he went. Even some of his teachers were so taken aback by his appearance that they kept their distance, reinforcing a sense of loneliness that is difficult to comprehend. With the weight of judgment on his shoulders, he faced a cruel and unforgiving existence, where acceptance felt like an unattainable dream. The challenges he faced not only shaped his childhood, but also profoundly impacted his journey into adulthood. Number 2. Man without a jaw. Isaiah Acosta's journey began not with a simple birth, but amidst a whirlwind of medical challenges, including a rare condition called agnosia that left him without a jaw. Doctors had little hope for his survival, but Isaiah's life is a testament to the incredible power of parental love and the indomitable spirit of a fighter. Today, as an adult, he stands as an accomplished rapper and public speaker, inspiring people across the globe. Despite his challenges, he uses a text-to-speech app to express himself, showcasing his vibrant personality, funny, wild, and loving. But it's not just his incredible story that captivates people, it's his unapologetic embrace of who he is. When the chance for cosmetic jaw surgery arose, Isaiah chose to reject it, stating that he loves how God made him and wouldn't change a thing. Now, he has a substantial following on TikTok, where he entertains fans with his rapping and dancing while sharing the ups and downs of his life. Isaiah is on a mission to break down the stigma surrounding disabilities, proving that true beauty lies in authenticity and resilience. Number 1. The SpiderMan contortionist, Troy James. Get ready to be amazed by Troy James, the SpiderMan contortionist. From a young age, he discovered an incredible ability to bend and twist his body into positions that most of us can only dream of. But instead of flaunting his unique talent, he kept it hidden, fearing ridicule and rejection. Everything changed when a friend captured a video of Troy walking upside down on all fours and shared it online. Suddenly, the world was introduced to his extraordinary skills, catapulting him into the spotlight in a way he never imagined. Now Troy's cashing in on the very talent he once hid away, landing major roles in Hollywood films and TV shows that showcase his superhuman flexibility. It's fascinating to think about how such extraordinary abilities might even spice things up in his personal life. Do you have any rare features or hidden talents you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out the other exciting content popping up on the screen.